Hello everybody, it's Malcolm here with Alpha Athlete Training and Coaching. Excited to work with you guys. Welcome to the program, welcome to our virtual training, and also those of you who are training with me in person. Okay, so what I want to do with this video is I just want to give you an overview of what kind of the basic programming is going to look like. And this is just for our primary movements. So every day that you're in the gym, we're going to be hitting a primary movement, a push, a pull, some kind of hinge, or squatting motion, okay? Just some basic human movements. And so let's say, what the example I'm going to go through today is squats. And let's just say you're brand new to strength training, you have no idea what your maxes are, what your 1 rep max is, things like that. And so what we're going to start with is a weight that would be a comfortable set of 10. So you're going to get on squats, knock out a couple sets of 10, and go and increase the weight each set until you find a weight that's decently heavy, but you're not reaching failure on your 10th rep. So it's a little bit challenging for maybe reps 9 and 10 or 8, 9, and 10, but you know you could maybe grind out a few more, and that's the weight we're gonna start with, okay? And so from there, what you're gonna do is we're doing 5 sets of 5, and you're starting light, okay? The first set is just a nice light set, and each set of 5 you're increasing in weight until you get to that weight that you tested for, basically a 10 rep, heavy set, okay? And that's gonna be week 1. So let's just say theoretically, you didn't know this, but your 1 rep max is 100 pounds, or not 1 rep, your 5 rep max on bench or squats is 100 pounds. And so what that is here, on week 1, you're gonna work your way up to 65 pounds. Okay? And then the next week, what we're gonna do, let's say you did 65, let's say you did 45, 50, 55, 60, and then your last set you did 65 pounds for squats. So the next week we're going to start just a little bit heavier. So you'd start at 50 pounds, go 50, 55, 60, 65, and then you're going to do 70 pounds for that last set of 5. And the next week, the last set of 5 is going to be 75 pounds. And the week after that, we're going 80, and then 85. Sorry about my awesome handwriting here. And then 90, 95, and then you hit that last week. We're going in 8-week cycles, and you hit that 100 pounds for your set of 5, okay? And then from that point, you want to kind of judge yourself. Hey, how hard was that 100 pounds? If you're an experienced lifter, maybe it's 300, 400, 500 pounds, whatever it is, how hard was that weight? Okay, if you feel like you could go up maybe 1 or 2 rounds, then you extend it out. The 9th week, you do 105. The 10th week, you do 110, and kind of increase it until we get to the point where that last set of 5 is just challenging. You get to that 4th or 5th rep, and you really have to grind it out. And then what we do is we go back down, and we basically start that cycle over. But here's the thing, is if you get past that 100 pounds, then we're going to start the cycle over a little bit heavier. So instead of starting at 65 pounds, you're going to start at maybe 70 or 75 pounds. And then you're going to go 80, 85, 90, 95. You're going to work your way up that ladder each week, adding a little bit of weight, okay? What's really cool, there's a couple people that I follow in the fitness world, very reputable strength and conditioning coach, a guy named Pavel Tsatsouline, who's actually the strength and conditioning coach for the Soviet Special Forces. Another guy named Andy Bolton, he's an Olympic or a world record holder for deadlifts and squats. Anyway, they collaborated on some materials, and one of the things that they've talked about as far as programming like this is they've seen people go from a 1 rep max of 135 pounds to a 1 rep max of 500 pounds in a year on deadlifts, just programming like this. Just playing it by feel, not super high intensity stuff, but just slowly progressing over time. And that's the thing that I really love about, my views of strength and conditioning have changed over the years. I was a wrestler for 20 years of my life and achieved a pretty high level on that. Everything was balls to the wall, as hard as you can go, just intensity, intensity, intensity. But the thing is, especially as far as strength training goes, is consistency trumps intensity every single time. And so for your basic movements, this is what we're going to be doing as far as the intensity levels. You shouldn't be going in and busting your butt like crazy, pumping through sets after set after set after set. It's just a simple 5 sets of 5. We're going to do some auxiliary work, and a little bit of conditioning after that, and some core work for each workout. But the main exercise, this is what you're going to follow, and the auxiliary exercises are just that. They're auxiliary. They're not the workout. This is the main portion of the workout that should require most of the focus as far as your mental energy and that sort of thing. But again, it's not super intense. But we're going to slowly progress that over time because consistency trumps intensity every single time. You could go in and do as heavy as you can, 5 sets of 5, but you won't be able to maintain that for very long before you plateau and increase your likelihood for injury. So anyway, I wanted to give a brief explanation of how this programming should work. If you have any questions, guys, email me, malcolm.havens@gmail.com, or message me through the app, and I can answer your questions. We'll go from there. But make sure after each workout you report your score or report your weights. That way you're logging your weights in and you're seeing those PRs as we progress through this. So anyway, guys, as I always say, think strongly, attempt fearlessly, and accomplish masterfully, guys. Have a great day.